Hello and welcome to the new video. Today we will briefly talk about Soviet military ranks from 1935 to 1940. Red Army had many different military branches, and they all had different colors. For infantry, it was crimson. For artillery, black. For tank troops, it was black velvet. For Air Force, light blue. The chemical troops also had black, and for cavalry, it was dark blue. Now let's talk about ranks, starting with Red Army soldier or Krasnoarmeyets. This was the lowest rank in the Red Army. He was armed with 5-round bolt-action rifle Mosin. He had 12 clips of ammunition. The next rank is Section Commander or Adeleni Commandeer. He belonged to the junior command personnel. The section commander wore 2 triangles on his buttonhole. He could command a rifle squad of 11 men. He could also be the commander of a machine gun crew, commander of a light tank or armored car. The third military rank is Junior Platoon Commander or Mladshi Komsvoda. He wore 3 triangles in his buttonholes. He could be an assistant for a platoon commander and the commander of a recon squad. The last rank of junior command personnel was Starshina. He wore 4 red triangles on his buttonhole. His duty was to strictly monitor the discipline of the soldiers, and he was also the company's commander. The next rank was Junior Lieutenant or Mladshi Lieutenant. He belonged to the middle-level command personnel. The junior lieutenant now wore 1 red copper square with length of 1 centimeter on his collar tabs, and also now he wore a chevron on the sleeve and above cuffs. His job was to command a machine gun or mortar platoon, and he also could command heavy tanks such as T-35, KV-1, and medium tank T-28. The next rank was lieutenant or lieutenant. He belonged to the middle-level command personnel. The serviceman wore 2 red squares on his buttonhole. He could command the rifle platoon of 51 men and was armed with a Tokarev TT pistol. The next rank of middle-level command personnel was Senior Lieutenant or Starshi Lieutenant. He had 3 red squares on his buttonhole. He could command the rifle platoon and mortar company. He could also be the Assistant Chief of Staff of the battalion. The next rank is Captain or Capitan. He belonged to senior command personnel. He could command a rifle platoon, tank company, and artillery battery, or in Air Force, he would be in charge of an air squadron. The rank of major was designated in the Red Army by 2 red rectangles on the buttonholes and 2 wide chevrons on the sleeves. His job was to command the rifle battalion, tank battalion, artillery battalion, and in Air Force, he would command an aviation regiment. He could also serve as in chief of staff of the regiment. Usually from 500 to 1,000 soldiers were under his command depending on the branch of troops he was serving in. The next rank is Colonel or Polkovnik. He wore 3 rectangles on the collar tabs. He also wore a wide chevron which was trimmed with gold along the upper and lower edges. The next military rank is Kombrig. He belonged to the Supreme Command personnel. On collar tabs he wore 1 rhombus, and on the sleeves he wore 1 golden chevron. His duty was to command a rifle, mechanized, or tank brigade. There were around 2,000 to 5,000 soldiers under his command. The military rank of divisional commander in the Red Army was designated with 2 rhombuses on the buttonholes and 2 golden chevrons. He was commander of the division, which could be rifle, mechanized, cavalry, or tank. There were approximately 12,000 to 15,000 soldiers under his command. The next senior command personnel rank was Corps Commander. There were 3 rhombuses on the buttonholes and 3 golden chevrons on his uniform. He was in charge of 3 divisions, several brigades, and regiments. The Corps could be rifle, cavalry, or mechanized. Around 50,000 soldiers were under his command. The next rank is Army Commander of the 2nd rank. On the buttonholes, there were 4 red rhombuses, and on the sleeves, there were 4 golden chevrons. Only 21 people had this rank. He had to command an army of several corpses. The last senior command personnel rank was Commander of the 1st rank. 9 people had this rank, but 5 of them were shot during the Great Purge, and 1 died of natural death. On his uniform, the person wore 4 rhombuses and 1 golden star on the buttonholes. On the sleeves, there was 1 thick chevron, and above that chevron, there was a golden star. The highest rank of the Red Army was Marshal of the Soviet Union. 5 people had this rank: Voroshilov, Budyani, Tukhachevsky, Blyucher, and Yegorov, from which 3 were executed during purges. Tukhachevsky, Blyucher, and Yegorov. They were replaced by Shaposhnikov, Timoshenko, and Kulik. Marshal of the Soviet Union wore on his buttonholes one big golden star. The sleeve chevron was golden with red edging on the bottom. A golden star was added on top of the chevron. Thank you for watching this video. If enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. Have a nice day.